everyone, welcome back to the Movie Buddy. I'm your host Josh Blumenkrantz, and today I am breaking down my early predictions for the 2027 Academy Awards. That's right, these are extremely early, and it's only July. We have still half a year to go. We got Venice, Telluride, Toronto, New York, and so many other contenders that we may have not even heard of yet. We'll see. I don't know. But we got half a year of movies to discuss that I've seen so far, and these predictions are based off of things that I've seen like at South by Southwest, CinemaCon, and just industry announcements overall. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm about to break down the above the line categories plus the casting category, year 2 of that. Super exciting. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with the big category, Best Picture, and my predictions are The Odyssey, Digger, Dune Part 3, Wild Horse 9, Project Hail Mary, La Bola Negra, Fjord, The Debut, Fatherland, and Obsession. Okay, so let's break it down, alright? So, The Odyssey, it seems very easy to predict this as the frontrunner right now. It's Christopher Nolan. It's a story as old as time. It's, like we've seen this story before, but like it's Nolan, okay? Like he's the GOAT. And then we got Digger, okay, Alejandro Inarritu. And after seeing that presentation at CinemaCon, that trailer, which we're going to be getting in just a couple weeks, I'm very excited. This is the Tom Cruise renaissance. This man has been making movies for over 30 years. The industry loves him. This is his time to shine. And this is a role that we have never seen him in before. And it's truly astonishing to see him transform with the makeup, the southern accent, everything. I'll get more into that when the actor category comes around. But yeah, Digger, this could be an across-the-board contender for all we know. We'll see. And then we got Dune Part 3. This is Denis Villeneuve kind of coming to a close with his story. I'm super excited to see how he kind of closes this out. The visuals are going to be amazing. It's a big contender. The other two made it in, so why would this not make it in unless it sucks? But I don't think it's going to suck at all. I think it's going to be great. And then we got Wild Horse 9. This is Martin McDonagh's story. He's like one of our fine filmmakers. He's gotten so many other movies in before, so like don't count him out. It's going to be a very well-written movie. I already saw like a trailer for it at CinemaCon, and it's online, but I just think the cast is superb. It's going to be great. Yeah, Wild Horse 9. And then we also have Project Hail Mary. I mean, that movie killed it at the box office this year. If you asked anyone what their top film was of 2026, it would be Project Hail Mary, most likely. It's a space movie. Ryan Gosling was fantastic. It just made you feel all the emotions with him and Rocky. It was so good. So yeah, Project Hail Mary, it's in. And then rounding it out, we got La Bola Negra. Now, this was a film that played at the Cannes Film Festival to amazing reviews. I heard Penelope Cruz is good in it. It's just one of Netflix's big players. Could help them get Best Picture, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. But they love their international films, and this is going to definitely be an international film representing in the Best Picture lineup. And then we have Fjord with Renata Rensve and Sebastian Stan. That played to mid-level reviews for the most part, but I just think it's a pleasing story, about international roots and family and moving and representation, all of that stuff. So yeah, I think that movie's going to be in. And then we got The Debut, which we just got the trailer for. It's basically Whiplash, but with community theater. Jesse Eisenberg is back, and it looks really interesting. I think Paul Giamatti and Julianne Moore are going to do a hell of a job in this movie. It looks really good. Excited for that one. And then we got Fatherland with Sandra Hüller coming back into play. And we got the movie that everyone's talking about, Obsession. It is like amazing. I can't get enough of it. It's still my favorite film of the year. Just a horror film that has, despite the odds, has really risen to the occasion. It's just breaking records. It is the hot thing right now, and I just can't imagine a picture lineup without it, to tell you the truth. I don't think it's going to fall off. We're going to be talking about this film for the rest of the year, but this is my Best Picture lineup in this particular order. There could be other movies, but we'll see if I'm right. Moving over to Best Director, and my predictions are Christopher Nolan, Martin McDonagh, Alejandro González Inarritu, Christian Mungiu, and Javier Ambrosi and Javier Calvo for La Bola Negra. Okay, so, Nolan, again, like The Odyssey, it's too easy, but also it just seems like the pick right now until something proves us wrong. So I'm going to have that in the number 1 slot right now. He just won for Oppenheimer not too long ago, and this looks just like the scale of it's just insane. Like, how could you not? And then Martin McDonagh for Wild Horse 9, he has not won an Oscar. This could be it. We'll see. It's looking pretty good for him to at least get into the lineup. I'd be surprised if he didn't make it. And then Alejandro Inarritu, for Digger. He won twice. Like for Birdman and The Revenant. Like, this guy's on fire. Yes, Sparta was a setback, but I think this is his comeback with Digger. So he's got Cruz in the leading role. So I think it's going to be a fantastic movie. And then Christian Mungiu, I hope I'm saying his name back right, for Fjord. Again, international. This is his first like English film, so I think he's got it. He's got a really good cast with Renato Rensby and Sebastian Stan in there. And for the most part, I'm hearing good things about this movie. I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna try to see it as soon as humanly possible. But yeah, let's go Fjord. And then Javier Ambrosi and Javier Calvo for La Bola Negra. So I've been hearing so many different things about this from Cannes, and just like again, the international branch. This is our international movie. Unless we get another movie in there, I just think this is going to be the directors representing that. So yeah, this is my directorial lineup. I could be slightly wrong on this, but for the most part, I feel pretty solid. Cruising over to Best Actor. See what I did there? The nominees are Tom Cruise, John Malkovich, Ryan Gosling, Sebastian Stan, and Matt Damon. And just outside, I have Robert Pattinson for Primetime and Jafar Jackson, yes, for Michael. All right, so let me break it down. Tom Cruise for Dicker. I mean, come on. The man has been acting for such a long time. That trailer was basically a career highlight. They're pushing him hard. He just won an honorary Oscar last year. If he wins this year, he will be literally the next Paul Newman. And it seems like it's heading in that direction. People love him. They respect him. And it's looking pretty good. So yes, I do have Tom Cruise winning for now. I do have John Malkovich being the challenger for Wild Horse 9. He looks excellent in that trailer. Him and Sam Rockwell. It'll be interesting to see how they campaign them. I think they are campaigning Malkovich for lead at the moment, with Rockwell being the supporting. Unless they do both of them lead, then it gets a little tricky. But I think Malkovich for the most part is in. And then we switch over to Ryan Gosling for Project Hail Mary. He's mainly alone that entire movie for the most part. He's the heart and soul of it. If you could get it for Ken for Barbie, he could get in for this. So yes, how can you nominate that movie without Gosling? How can you do it? I can't. And then Sebastian Stan for Fjord. He just got nominated for The Apprentice not too long ago. He's looking pretty good. He's just on fire. The world is his oyster, and he's just been killing it lately. He's not just a Marvel guy. This man is a true actor. And then we got Matt Damon for The Odyssey. I'm hearing really good things about Damon in this. He's like the sole protagonist among Tom Holland and Anne Hathaway, just a father trying to get back to his family. I love it. I want to see it. I can't wait. Just a couple more weeks. And he got ripped. He's looking good. I can't see him missing this. And then on the outside, like I said, I do have Robert Pattinson for Primetime. We don't know that much about it, but for a year like this, I think Robert Pattinson's got to get nominated for something. He's got so many movies. He had the drama, but he's not getting nominated for that. He's got, like I said, The Odyssey. He's got Primetime, and then he has Dune Part 3. He's playing a villain, it seems like, in The Odyssey and in Dune, so I don't know what's going to be the stronger performance, but I'm excited to see it. And then, like I said, we do have Jafar Jackson for Michael. As terrible of the movie it was, it did pretty well at the box office, and you just can't count it out completely, because I think industry people will like it for the most part. But we'll see. We'll see how this kind of plays out. But this is what I have for Best Actor. All right, Best Actress. And my predictions are Indy Neverready for Obsession. Yeah, I'll get into why later. We got Michelle Williams for A Place in Hell. Renato Rensby for Fjord. Julianne Moore for The Debut. Mikey Madison for The Social Reckoning. And then behind them, I do have Emily Blunt for Disclosure Day. And I do have Sandra Hüller for Fatherland. So, okay. I know Indy Neverready seems kind of crazy to have in this right now. We still don't know 100% what she's being campaigned as, although I think it is lead, according to Focus Features. But we'll see. Things can change. Personally, I think she has a better shot at supporting, but I got to predict her in actress right now. I truly do. I think she does give one of the best performances this year for my money. It's amazing. Yes, it's a hard performance, but hey, we had other hard performances win just this last year, like with Sinners and with Weapons. So it's not impossible. Yes, the narratives are different. Yes, she's young, but I don't care. I think it's really a truly good performance that people are just talking about, and it'll carry over. And then for the runner-up, I do have Michelle Williams for A Place in Hell. I saw the trailer. It looks really good. She's just firing on all cylinders right now, and she's kind of overdue, so she could take it, maybe. We'll see. And then Renato Rensby for Fjord. She just got nominated last year for Sentimental Value, and now she will come back for Fjord. She's a mother, and she means business, and I'm excited to see this performance. And then Julianne Moore for The Debut. Again, she's kind of like a student, in a community theater setting. I'm excited to see her and Paul Giamatti go toe-to-toe. Oh, I can't wait. This movie's going to be so good. Jesse Eisenberg is going to do it once again. And then Mikey Madison for The Social Reckoning. I thought long and hard about this. She just won for Honora. I just think the afterglow will carry her through, and she does look good in the trailer. I know some there's been some debate with like enunciation of the dialogue with Aaron Sorkin's writing, but still, I think Mikey will have a solid performance in there, and I have her in there. So then Emily Blunt for Disclosure Day, I did have her in over Mikey, but then I just swapped it. I just think that movie is gonna be mixed overall. Like I like the movie, but I can see why people don't like it. It's not like a huge like. It's just like it's a respectful like. But we'll see. I mean, it's complicated with Emily Blunt, and this is actually a career best performance for her. Believe it or not, it really is very good work, and she'd be deserving. But I don't know. I don't know right now. It's so early. And then Sandra Hüller, who has several movies coming out this year, like with Rose and Fatherland, this one, and then Project Hail Mary, and Digger. Like I just don't know what she gets in for. She's gonna get in for something, but I don't know what. But yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be Fatherland necessarily, because I heard this movie's fine, but it's not like out of this world. But yeah, this is what I have for Best Actress. Best Supporting Actor nominees are Paul Giamatti, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi, Jeremy Strong, and Sam Rockwell. But also watch out for Robert Pattinson for Dune Part 3 and Riz Ahmed for Digger. Okay, so let's break it down. Paul Giamatti for the debut. I saw this trailer and I was like, yes, this is J.K. Simmons and Whiplash all over again. But this guy, he's going to be hard, he's going to be tough, but he's going to also have some heart later on. Transformation. We've seen him do this role in The Holdovers. Yeah, for the most part. But yeah, I think this is going to be really good for Paul Giamatti. He's overdue. I think this is his time, hopefully. I mean, this man deserves it. He's such a great actor, such a great character actor, and I love seeing him in this mode. So super excited for that. And then John Goodman for Digger. Based on some stuff that I've heard and seen, I think he is finally going to get an Oscar nomination for this. And he is just doing some crazy shit. He's going to be doing some out of this world stuff. I like with shouting and everything. Just a very good character actor as well. And I think Goodman's going to pull it off and get that nomination. So super excited about that. And then Steve Buscemi for Wild Horse 9. I don't know. I have him in there just because other people seem to think that he will have a significant part in this. Based on trailers, I don't know. They're hiding him a lot. Barely in it, but we'll see. I have him in there for now. I don't feel good about it. Might swap that out later. But this is my third slot. And then Jeremy Strong for The Social Reckoning. I thought he was good in the trailer. I mean, it's an older Mark Zuckerberg. I think he is going to do great things in this movie. Some people think it's just Kendall Roy 2.0. I don't know. But, Jeremy Strong, I think he just delivers good performances every time. This is his own mode. This is how he acts. This is what he does. And I am really excited to see what he has to bring to the table. And then Sam Rockwell for Wild Horse 9. He was very good in the trailer with Malkovich. They were going head-to-head with their dialogue. He was funny, charming, all of the things. I'm excited to see what he does in this movie. And he's just been killing it lately with all of his work. And I do have Robert Pattinson for Dune Part 3. Looks really good in the trailer. Very villainous. I just don't know if he's going to get in there. But I just have him on the outside. I will swap him out for somebody in these 5 if it's going to be like a thing. And then Riz Ahmed for Digger. We already got Goodman in there. If Digger is a really, really big player, maybe Ahmed gets in there. But I just don't think he's going to be that big of an impact of a role compared to Goodman. He was like the more showcasey one from what I hear. But yeah, that's what I think is going to be for supporting actor, and I'm not going back for now. Best Supporting Actress nominees are Anne Hathaway for The Odyssey, Parker Posey for Wild Horse 9, Teo Okamoto for All of a Sudden, Penelope Cruz for La Bola Negra, and Sandra Hüller for Digger. And I do have Mariana Di Girolamo for Wild Horse 9, Sandra Hüller for Project Hail Mary, and Daisy Edgar Jones for A Place in Hell on the Outside. Okay, so, and Hathaway is just having a year, okay? She is in like several movies, I think 5, and I think The Odyssey is going to be her big one. I hear she's very emotional in it. It's looking really good for her, and she's pregnant. Not that has anything to do with it, but like she's just having a really cool year, and the Academy is going to recognize that. She's been gone for a while. She's back better than ever, and she's been killing it lately. And then Parker Posey, just fresh off of White Lotus, and is looking really good in Wild Horse 9. Didn't see a lot of her in the trailer, but I'm sure she's going to deliver a fine performance, and apparently a good one. It's enough to get her at least a nomination. And then Teo Okamoto for All of a Sudden. I have not seen this movie. I hear good things about it. Japanese film. Supposedly very good, but we'll see. More to come on that. And then Penelope Cruz for La Bola Negra. Again, haven't seen it, but I'm hearing really good things about this movie. Big, really good things. And I'm sure Penelope Cruz is fantastic in it. And she's just killing it right now with this and The Invite. So yeah, let's go Penelope Cruz. And then Sandra Hüller for Digger. Digger's going to be a really big thing. I think she gets swept up in it and gets the nomination for that. Compared to her other films, I mean, she could get in for Project Hail Mary. I don't know. It's tough right now with Sandra. I don't know where to place her. But yeah, I'm just going to put her for Digger for now and hope for the best. But outside, I do have Mariana Di Girolamo for Wild Horse 9 because I hear she's really good in it too. I just haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know. And then I already mentioned Sandra Bullock for Project Hail Mary. And then Daisy Edgar-Jones for A Place in Hell. I mean, if Michelle Williams is getting in, why not her for this category as well? If they're going toe-to-toe, they both look fantastic. They are fighting. They are pissed off. And Daisy Edgar-Jones is giving her a run for her money as well. So yes, I do have Daisy Edgar-Jones on the outside for now, but I do want to put her in, honestly, with all my heart. We'll see. I don't know. But this is what I have for supporting actress. Best original screenplay, and my predictions are Wild Horse 9, The Debut, Obsession, Digger, and Fjord. And I do have Behemoth, Club Kid, and Fatherland rounding it out on the outside. So, yeah, I think Wild Horse 9 is going to be Martin McDonagh's ticket to the Oscar. He hasn't won before. He's had so many good movies. And I think this is it. It's well written. I mean, I can already tell by the trailer and the scene that I saw at CinemaCon, which I think is also online now. It's very well written dialogue, very sharp, very snappy, very funny, and very smart. So I'd be kind of surprised if he lost. But watch out for The Debut to challenge it. Jesse Eisenberg, I mean, with A Real Pain and now this, I just think he is going to be coming back full swing ahead. And he's just killing it. I think he's just a very smart guy. I mean, I didn't like his directorial debut, but after A Real Pain came out, I will trust him again with The Debut. That trailer already looks really good. Super pumped for it. And then third, I do have Obsession. I mean, it's the story of the year. This guy, Curry Barker, a YouTuber and now a film director. He's like only 26. And you know, like the movie, it's not like the smartest scripts in the world. I mean, I think it is personally very smart. There are some flaws, but for the most part, I enjoyed it like as a movie, and I think most people have as well. And I'm really excited to see him get an Oscar nomination, at least for this, and probably the movie too. And then fourth, I do have Digger because Alejandro Inarritu, come on, like he's gotten nominated several times. They do love him, except for Bardo, but we don't talk about that. But yes, Digger, I'm excited to see him get in there. And then for Fjord, yeah, I just think that's going to get into because that's already a big player for all of its actors and whatnot. And yeah, well, how can you not put that in if you're going to put it into picture? And then Behemoth, I don't really know too much about it, but it seems to be predictions all around for like some of its actors on some outlets. We'll see. Club Kid, I heard Jordan Firstman's really good in it. I'm excited to see it actually, and you know, I think it's got a smart screenplay from what I hear. And then Fatherland, again, like okay movie, but maybe enough to get it to at least a screenplay nomination. I don't know. These are just contenders at this point, but yeah, this is what I have for original screenplay. Next up, adapted screenplay, and my predictions are La Bola Negra, The Odyssey, Project Hail Mary, The Social Reckoning, and The Invite. And with Dune Part 3 and Cry to Heaven on the outside. Okay, so La Bola Negra, again, I'm hearing really good things about it. Like, suffice to say, it's an international film that is for Netflix, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a big player. We'll see how it goes. And then The Odyssey, again, I had that at number 1, but that was just too easy, and like Nolan can't get everything. Okay, like I mean, I don't know, we'll see how this kind of plays out in a couple weeks, but at least for now I do have The Odyssey in there. And then Project Hail Mary, come on, like if this is gonna be like across the board contender, it's getting in the screenplay, let's be real. And then The Social Reckoning, it's Aaron Sorkin. Okay, he's got it in so many times, they do love him. And I just can't see a world for him not getting in unless the movie is horrible. But if they love The Social Network, they will probably love The Social Reckoning, right? And then the last, I do have The Invite. It is one of the best screenplays I've seen this year. Rashida Jones and Will McCormack killed it. So smart. Olivia Wilde has outdone herself with the direction and acting in it. And it's just a witty script, one of the best ones I've seen this year. I just would be horrified and shocked if it didn't get in, and I'm predicting it. I don't care. And then Dune Part 3 on the outside. It's probably not getting in, but if it's going to be in picture, you have to consider it at least. And then Cry to Heaven, Tom Ford. I don't know how this movie's going to be, but I mean, we'll see if it even comes out this year for all I know. Yeah, this is what I have for adapted screenplay. Finally, we have casting. Now, this is year 2. Last year was the first year, and one battle after another one. So, and we thought Sinners was going to take it because of Francine Maisler, but no, it did not. So, we don't have that much criteria to go off of here, but here we go. Okay, so number 1, I do have The Odyssey because that cast is stacked. It's so stacked, so many people. like Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Matt Damon, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya. I could keep going, but I'm not. It's too long of a cast. And then we got second cast. We got Digger. I mean, come on. You got Tom Cruise. You got John Goodman, Riz Ahmed, Sandra Hüller. Oh, so many people. And then Wild Horse 9. I mean, Sam Rockwell. We got John Malkovich. We got Parker Posey. Steve Buscemi. Man, that cast is great. And then Michael, Jafar Jackson, Revelation. And, we got Coleman Domingo. Like, so many people. And then La Bola Negra, just because they did have an international film last year, so they probably will again for this. But yeah, I just think, Penelope Cruz and the others will be part of that conversation. But then on the outside, I do have the debut because, Julianne Moore, Paul Giamatti, and then Fjord with, Renata Rensby and Sebastian Stan. Obsession, I mean, that whole cast. Indy, Michael, Cooper, Megan, oh my God, everybody. And then Cry to Heaven, we'll see. I mean, again, it's Tom Ford, so I don't even know if this movie's coming out. And then The Social Reckoning, I mean, Mikey Madison, Jeremy Allen White, Jeremy Strong, come on. And then The Invite. I mean, The Invite, honestly, is like one of the better casted movies because, like, you got Seth Rogen, Olivia Wilde, Edward Norton, and Penelope Cruz. They are all four amazing and just great finds whoever decided on that. But yeah, I just have the Odyssey right now because it's the most stacked cast. And then at that point, like, you gotta think, is it gonna win Best Picture? Maybe, but I don't know. It just seems too easy. But I gotta do it for now because I don't have anything else to compare it to. But that's what I have for casting. There you have it. Those are my very early predictions for the 2027 Academy Awards. Now, keep in mind, these are probably going to change in the next few months once more movies come out and we hear from critics and like audiences. Things are going to fall off, and that's okay. But this is all in good fun. And let me know in the comments what you think is going to win Best Picture or like Best Actress or Actor or anything like that. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. And don't forget, if you like this video, go and hit the subscribe button on the channel. I greatly appreciate your feedback and your support. And go ahead and subscribe for all coverage on like CinemaCon. I'll be going to TIFF this year, and just really exciting stuff coming down the pipeline. And remember, when you go to the movies, bring your buddy and talk about movies. Until next time, bye.